What are the 10 things that I will never spend money on again? These are how-to practical things, ways of saving more money for you. Don't get me started on life insurance. Have you ever had somebody ring you continually and say, hello, I'm trying to give you something just in case something goes wrong? Well, that's what life insurers are doing. Life insurance in general is a way of selling you something that will happen to you, that will happen to me, that will happen to everybody. However, if we get scared, if we get pushed by a sales technique, by somebody who is out there for one reason and one reason only, and that's to make money off your, impending death, then you are going to become frustrated. Before you actually die, in fact, your life insurance is going to bug you so much that, it could actually put you into an early grave. It is such a well-worn industry. Life insurance never, ever loses out. People will always die. It is the one current of life, death. Oh, that too, and taxes, of course. But buying life insurance is it's not my idea of fun at all. It's something that you're preparing for the end for, just in case. But being bugged by people who are trying to sell you life insurance all of the time, that sure as heck is not fun. So, avoid it. Regret number 1. I'm not saying life insurance is not a good thing. What I'm saying is being bogged down by the mundane sales techniques that life insurance brokers give you, not my idea of fun. Regret number 1. Cell phones, extras, and paid apps. You got a cell phone, it's not a phone, right? It's a computer. It doesn't just compute. I know that. It does loads of things. But remember, it doesn't just allow you to talk on the phone. In fact, if you're looking at this video right now, there's a very high chance that you're looking on it on your cell phone, on your mobile phone. So get this, it has extras already built into it. These are extras that you are in some way paying for. But how? You're not making a telephone call. True, that is a fair point. But remember though, some way through your billing, if it's just not through phone calls, if it's not through texts, but it's through data, then you're paying for the apps that are already created in your phone. Think about it for a second. By having a cell phone that has all these extra apps already built in, then your data capability is up. Therefore, the salespeople are selling you on more extra data because your phone has the capacity and the ability to download that data. So that means you're actually paying for apps that perhaps you don't even want. Before you leave the store, you actually have paid apps in your phone. Not for me. Rental car insurance. Now, hey, I've spoken about insurance already. I'm not going to bog you down on this one. Insurance is a game. It is. Nobody actually loses. Well, that is if you're the insurer. If you're top of that pyramid of insurance, you're earning money. Think about it. If you buy a brand new car, you're actually buying a wonderful product. No doubt about it. Of course you want to insure it. I'm not saying don't. It's against the law if you don't. I always insure, for sure. Get it? But the point is, you want to insure it once with a good insurer. But having rental car insurance, you just don't need it. It's unnecessary because your own car insurance policy should, if it is a good comprehensive policy, it should cover you renting another car. Hence the word comprehensive. Don't get me started on the insurance industry. Why? Because I'm going to continue right now on it. Because private mortgage insurance is another stickler. It's another thing. For example, if you had private mortgage insurance, you could find yourself paying a down payment extra than, well, if you did not. Did you know that? Perhaps not. If you have private mortgage insurance, it's, yes, a good thing. You want to have insurance. This is your house. This is your home. I'm not saying don't have private mortgage insurance. But remember, the premiums, you got to look at the small print. Insurance businesses, insurance companies, insurers are out there to make money. It's the one thing, if you think deep and hard about it, that will not lose out in an economic boom and in an economic recession. Insurance companies win. Private house, the house is the key word here. House insurance. The house is something we all need. A house. It's not even a home where we might want to live for years by or in. It's a house, some form of lodging. It might just be temporary, a few weeks, a few months. But if you leave your stuff there, you leave your expensive materials there, then you want to insure them. Fine. But remember, this is your ultimate need. Therefore, it's going to be insured or want to be insured. That's what insurers know. So be very careful about how you insure and privately insure your house. Now, in this day of modern technology, unnecessary internet, phone service, and cables, excess cables, they're not things we ever want. You have a mobile phone. I'm not saying all mobile phones are bad. I'm just saying that if you have a mobile phone, you don't have a cable. Isn't that wonderful? It's brilliant because you can go from one place to the next place and you can continue along your way and decide, hey, it's a nice day, just like it is right now, right here. And you might say, I'm going to get a bus. I'm going to get a car. I'm going to call to a friend. I'm going to have some fun. And I have my mobile phone and I can call up my other friend, my family member to give me a lift, give me a ride later on, get a ride back home. Wonderful. You don't have a cable. If you had a cable attached to that mobile phone and you're going from one place to another place to another place to another place, that is a drag. Think about all those cables, those excess cables you have in your apartment now, in your home right now, even in your office right now. Maybe if you're watching this on a desktop, you might have too many cables underneath. Get rid of them. Excess internet. Do you need internet in places that you don't really use it? We all want internet. We all want things. But do we need it? Do we really need internet in every lodging that we are in? Do we need it in our bedrooms? Do we need it in our kitchen? Why? Because our bedroom is for sleeping. Our kitchen is for eating. Come on. It's an excess. Get rid of them. Overdraft protection fees. All right. Money is money. We do need to take money out. But overdraft protection fees can be aggravating. You see, banks offer this protection on overdraft. It's a bit like the insurance industry. They want to protect you. Great. Of course they do. But they want to protect you because they know by your need being fulfilled, they are getting back something from you. They're getting back loyalty. You will feel protected. But really and truly, they're just kind of manipulating you in some ways. Do you need that? No, you don't need that. You will in fact regret that if you get caught with that so much. So why have it? You don't need to have it. So get rid of it. Kaput. Another one is too much electricity and natural gas. Come on. Can you have too much of nature? No, you can't have too much of nature. But too much electricity. Go into one room in your house, put a candle on, and relax. Do you need all the rooms to have electric lights on? Do you need all the rooms to have heat on? I mean, think about it. In your bedroom, late at night during the summer, if you're cozied up under a duvet, asleep, do you need to have heat on? No. Do you need, if you have a candle, on a summer's night to have electricity on? No. So get rid of the excess. Books and magazines are wonderful things, but the excess is just ridiculous. Get rid of it. Too many books. For example, Kindle is a wonderful way, and it's technology. I'm not down on technology. This is a technological device that's helping me help you. So use it for what it's worth. Use it for how it should be done. Kindle is a wonderful thing. Reading ebooks are wonderful. But if you have too many books, physical books, hardback books, softback books in your house, then your house is not a house, it's a library. So there is a time and a place for everything. And don't get me started on how good books are. That will go into another video. I'm sure you will like that one. So if you do like good videos, get in touch and I will answer your comments down below. Remember though that the next thing is exercise, gym memberships. These are the things. If you have exercise equipment you've been sold by watching too much late night television, get rid of that excess weights that you don't need. Excess type of pedal bike machine that's broken in the corner. Excess or old treadmill. Get rid of it. It's not needed. Put it in a shed. Give it to somebody else who needs it. Gym memberships are the same thing. It's a wonderful thing to exercise. It's a wonderful thing to go to a gym. It's a social thing. It gets you out. But do you really use it? If you don't use it, get rid of it. Then don't complain that you don't have money for something else. Remember too that if you are blessed with a child, it is wonderful. You want to capture every moment. But don't have a regret that you actually have loads of baby stuff, too many things, too many products, and you're being sold. If you have that, it just won't make you happy. You'll have a second baby and a third baby, thankfully, if you're lucky. And you'll have too many products from the first baby alone to be able to do with them with all the other babies in your house. Perhaps the first baby gets spoilt then. Why? Because they have all these things bought for them with their name on it. It's not going to make you happy. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. If you have, thank you very much. Until the next time, have a wonderful day.